And just a slight variation on the horizontal, it's not so different. We've got some square hand ties here as well. And here I've made a very heavy frame. I've actually used foam, a foam base that we have called designer board. I don't know if you call it the same over here. Just cut the center out and then just put a mesh across. Whenever you're doing these bigger frames, I'd always advise people to actually string it with wire, because then your flowers will sit on it. Otherwise you have the bare grass thing and all the flowers are on your feet. But I've kept that very low, very textured, because I just feel it's a beautiful frame and I want to show the frame off with that one. And the same is happening in all of our towns. We're going up, aren't we? There's lots of flats and things. So I thought I'd do a two-tier here. And it's lovely because you can actually work with two focal areas. But really, it's just lovely to have the transparency of the top frame to be able to really look through that. And again, something dropping down to give you a flow. I don't like my designs to be sort of hard and sturdy. So that's our square. Stand him on the vase very well. And back to the rounds again here. So I've shown you the more traditional round, but something a little more textured with the round. Just gypsophilia and a couple of roses with a lovely anthurium leaf just shadowing it. But I think that's got a real wow, hasn't it? On a smaller version for a bridesmaid or a bride maybe. But lovely for a gift if you're going to a party and you know it's going to be a little bit, you know, a little bit feathery. It'd be gorgeous. I'd love that if somebody brought me that. And then two-tier again with this one, but a bit freer. A real sort of birdcage effect with this one. The two rings caught together with the frames. And I think these sort of hand ties are so much more exciting, aren't they? If you've got them in your shop, they're a real talking point. And my team have been calling this one the lampshade. I can't think why, but I will just lift that one out for you to see, because you've got everything caged right down inside it, but in the right home and in this gorgeous vase that I've got here, I think something like that's just stunning. It really makes flowers a special gift instead of just a gift. And then on the Russia with Love theme, we've got our fur hat. And that's just 30 roses. But again, if a customer comes in and they want 30 roses, what a lovely way to present it to them. Suddenly, it's 30 roses and wow, I can never go to a different florist again because I've just never seen anything like this. So, you know, this is what we like to do for our customers. Just give them that wow factor that they can't get anywhere else. There we go. And then very briefly, I won't lift that one out, I shall lift this one out because I'm a coward. We've got a radial frame here. I'll just bring it to the front to show you. The good old radial. I used to hate radial design until I started working with it with hand ties. I saw Per Benjamin designing and I got so excited with these fantastic radials that he was working with, and just decided that while the radial arrangement to me was kind of what my grandma used to like, now it's back, it's now. So, you know, think about it and use these